Welcome back to the rest of the story. As you can see, soybeans are coming off, finally. I think currently in this picture here, we are already under 100 acres left. We were sitting at 105 up until just right now, and it is a really big stress reliever knowing that when we finally got into this field that the beans are dry enough we could cut them, because they are running right at 13.3%. A little high, but with the current weather forecast we have, they can be cut. So they're not our best yielding beans by far, but it's just, we're looking at the weather forecast, it's not going to be good here for the rest of November. I know the weather can change, but again, they are saying rain every other day for the rest of November. So I haven't done much for tillage or anything else, but I gotta start focusing on some other jobs around here. Now this, you can see Rocket running Copilot with Ryan. That's all Rocket really has done this fall. He is perfectly content just sitting and watching out that window. You let him out, he'll jump out of the tractor, he'll run around for about 5 minutes, and he comes back and he'll jump back in the cab. I'd say you can't train a dog to do that. He's pretty smart. We give him a lot of credit for that. But anybody that's actually serious about buying a puppy that was a product of Rocket, if you're actually serious, get a hold of me. Rocket had a litter, or he's the dad of a litter. But as you guys can see, I'm sitting on the grain cart and filming. Quick disclaimer, any young kids that are watching me do this, don't do this. This isn't safe. I've never done this before other than just to film for YouTube. Say I might be crazy, but I'm not stupid. I don't do anything I don't feel uncomfortable doing. Same thing with riding on the combine cab a while back. But no, I don't recommend anybody doing anything that I'm doing, really. I'm just trying to get you guys some decent shots. And you can see in the soybeans in the tank there that they are coming out really clean. They look really nice coming out of the field. I'm really grateful for that. We didn't get a whole lot as far as shelling or the pods popping for getting so dry or too late in the season. So in the past years, we've actually gone all the way up to about the third week in November combining beans, and I believe that year the beans were running right around 70. So if we did lose yield, it still wasn't the worst beans we ever had. Was it last year or the year before, we were running, it was just a great year. We had all the moisture in August like we typically need for soybeans to yield, and soybeans did pretty well across all of our ground, even our marginal ground. They were pretty good. But as you see Rocket, he's watching for rabbits. He is really funny. If we kick rabbits, the occasional deer out, he just flips out in the cab. He'll run back and forth between your legs trying to keep an eye on him. But oh well, that's just the nature of being a pup. I say we really couldn't ask for much of a better dog, except for the one that I had before him. But yes, this is another product of soybeans. They are dusty. There's a reason I didn't stay on top of this cart for very long. The wind was actually working in my favor. It was actually blowing it back beyond us enough that I wasn't getting dusted too bad. But soybean dust, it's a definite, if you're going to work around it too much, get a face mask on. It's probably why my nose is partially plugged right now. Yes, I know I'm a bad person for not wearing a mask, but I didn't really have one on up in the middle of this field. But yeah, hopefully I get some more footage here of soybean harvest going forward here for you, and I'll get them posted. I'll just be really happy once we get these soybeans out. But actually, as far as weather goes, you guys, see the sky is completely clear. It was cold today, or in this video. It was really cold. I think it was, what, 20 degrees this morning, and they're saying down to 9 degrees tonight. So we're a little concerned as far as getting the equipment started in the morning, because it's going to be sitting here until tomorrow. Because we got 2 trucks hauled out in this video, and then tomorrow we got a truck coming first thing in the morning, so we'll have everything loaded up and ready to go. But this farm, that's why I'm tendering to the grain cart, or Ryan is, but that's why we're tendering to the grain cart, is because this farm has a 1.5 mile long driveway, and it's fairly steep. So it seemed just a little simpler just to park the 4640 at the bottom of the hill and just tender to it. I know the 46 can handle running down the hill, but it just wasn't worth it. But that's it for this, guys.